Lost, but they are kicking.
What's up? Yes.
That's, Alex Hernandez has it teed up. The Athenians are in their new home uniforms. They just look dynamite. Their new beautiful royal blue and white pants with a
I see the bars going all the way up.
A stripe.
Is it not coming through?
Deep kick to 24. J.C. Reese. Great tackle.
I've got it on mine.
It looks like
I've got it up on mine. I'll turn it up and see.
I think, just by the way he runs, that's Isaac Rogers. That was a nice open field tackle.
Okay, maybe he just looked something. All
right. Looks like the Tigers are going to come out on the. All
right, thanks.
At the 39-yard line.
Garrett Harker with two guys in the backfield with him. Hands off to number 25.
Side handoff. The Athenians swarm to the tackle with a gain of about 5.
Looked like number 23 Zeke Cardenas was in there on that tackle first, and
yeah, Zeke's a sophomore that's come on strong this year. That was a nice play for a sophomore. I'm impressed with the size of this Tiger team. They look like they could take the field against Wabash.
Big guys, and they play 4A football, so they're obviously a bigger school. 2nd down and 5, balls on the 44-yard line for Lebanon. Harknell, one single back in the backfield, hands off again to number 25, and that is Trevor Winkles.
Toss sweep, he picks up the first down. Number 12, Brayson Walters. Is that a freshman? Now, these are new uniforms, so I don't know if these numbers in our programs are accurate.
It looked like they changed some of them. I see Andrew Martin is now wearing 1 instead of 12, and he's out there number 1. So they are sharp uniforms.
Yeah, white pants.
Yeah. Single back again with Harker back there with Winkles. Handoff up the middle, and he's in the open. Nice move, and brought down by 24 Jack Pendleton with a great tackle there as he pursued, but again a big gain there for Winkles.
Yeah, we had the blitz on the right side and on the left side, and they went to our left side and they went to their left.
So that's 1st and 10, ball on about the 29-yard line. Shotgun counterplay.
Great pursuit by the backside tight end. That was well blocked by Lebanon up front. That's just a textbook counter.
That looked like 99. That's 99 Schrader came from the other side of the field to make that tackle. Yeah. Good pursuit there from his defensive end spot.
Yeah.
But picked up about 7 yards there. So actually they're calling it 8 on the scoreboard. So it's 2nd and 2. And the ball's on the 22. 24 slot man in motion for Lebanon, and great job.
Defense. Great.
Yeah.
Michael Leak.
Nice job filling the hole there. And
just got in the gap just like he's supposed to. That was great.
About a 3-yard loss.
55 Michael Leak. He had an excellent game against South 2 weeks ago. We were calling his number all night. He's a great kid and a good football player with just a ton of heart.
Harker in the gun with Winkles back behind him. And so, little screen pass out to the right side.
Well played by the Athenians.
Yeah, great coverage actually by the D-backs stepping up. That was complete to number 16, Hunter Crew, who was in on that tackle.
Well, that looked like 32, Ethan Patton scraped over and just made a great play.
4th down, Lebanon going with a little bit of a hurry up here. Yeah. Winkles and Harker in the backfield. The gun there looked like somebody moved early,
Back up the
but
middle.
Winkle's right up the middle. It looks like he's going to have enough for a first down. Yep.
I think the energy the Athenians are coming out with tonight. They are. There's a lot of bouncing around, and they've got intensity that they need to start the game. That's something Coach Slicker's talked about. We've gotten the ball the last few games, coming out first on offense. It's things don't go well, we don't respond, and but they're coming out. They're fired up on defense as well as the Tigers are marching. We're playing tough. Another counter.
Draw play. Who was that? Number 45?
Yeah, 45-57. Corbin Smith.
Brayton Bowen with a carry. He's a junior running back. 5'9", 210, Kent. 5'9", 210. Continuing with your theme of some pretty good size there.
With some powerful running speed there. That's a good-looking big running back. They're in the King formation, double backfield.
Winkles and there's a pass right over the middle. It's dropped. Good coverage. It's number 13 there with the coverage. We got to learn new numbers. Hey, he's back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got some new numbers for the Athenians, as Kent mentioned, just with new uniforms and changing it up here. And so we've got to learn these new numbers. Bear with us a little bit. Third down and 6. Ball on the 13. Good stop there for the Athenians. Big third down play here.
Willis has been out the last couple of weeks. It's great to have him back. He's just a great athlete, good football player. Oh, he got to the
give to 45.
Nice
Again,
tackle by
that's Bowen.
That's Isaac Rogers. Was well blocked and still got up and made a hit. Hit him low. That was a nice play by Isaac Rogers. Saved the first down.
They are. He is spotting it. And he's got a first down. Yep.
Well,
got to the line. So even with a great tackle, there was touchdown saving instead of first down saving. So it'll be first down and first and goal on the 6. First and goal on the 6 for Lebanon with 7:38 to go here in the first quarter.
Alex Hernandez, we're in the 8.99 is Schrader.
Fake the pass and handoff is to Winkles, and he is in over the left side.
That was a nice play.
For a touchdown, yep.
Well executed by the Tigers. Great fake.
And they, I said Harker can sling it all over the place, but they ran it up the field.
Yeah.
I think I think maybe one pass there, completion, and then another attempt, and Athenians defended the pass really well. It looks like we're prepared for that.
Right.
Lebanon, I'm sure, is ready for that. So Harker's the holder. I did not catch the number of the kicker. And for the PAT is number 6, Trevor Myers, and it's good. So that makes the score 7-0 with 7:21 to go here in the first quarter.
Well, I will say I like the energy that the Athenians came out with. I mean, this is a powerhouse offense, and the linebackers are making their scrapes. The D linemen were filling their gaps, and it's good to see the Athenians come out ready to play. Underwood's warming up on the sideline. See if he can come out. See if the offense can have the same energy and put some plays together.
Looks like deep to receive Mikhail Willis and Andrew Martin, and I can't see the other number. Number 3, maybe? No. Is that Fields or not?
That might be Fields, or is that Cardenas?
It might be 23 instead of 3. I'll bet it is.
Yeah,
yep, it's Zeke. So those guys are deep for the Athenians. And number 12 is going to kick off for Lebanon. And that is Caden Bogus, the senior wide receiver. That's where he started. So
report an early score. Danville's up on Frankfurt 6-0.
Number 12, Caden Bogus.
Yeah, that's a big homecoming game for Danville. Right. Just run through some stats here. Caden Underwood, the sophomore quarterback for the Athenians, dinged up a little bit at North Montgomery, but came back into the game. But has completed 80 passes on 162 attempts. And so that's about 49% of his passes are getting complete. He's got 7 touchdowns and 7 interceptions.
Yeah, he's doing well with this with Coach Slicker's offense, and for a sophomore, he's Lebanon's offside on the kick, little overzealous.
I thought the kicker kind of hesitated there, faked him out.
Yeah, that's a dirty trick to your teammates. If you stutter step, your kick team's in trouble.
Yeah. Interesting. He's kicking off from the right hash.
You know, that's something in the junior high games I've noticed this year. Lebanon, Tri-West, and I believe Danville all kicked from the hash mark.
Yep. You guys had 2 games this week, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Big week against
Lebanon
and Tri-West.
Tri-West the same week.
Okay. That's rough scheduling a little bit.
That's a little tough, but our guys fought hard.
Good.
The Lebanon team, both Lebanon and Tri-West were outstanding, but the Lebanon team in particular was
Ball goes the same place to Cardenas on the return, and he's doing what he's supposed to do, going straight upfield. And he's met by number 32 and dropped with a really nice tackle. It's Gage Miller, the junior linebacker for Lebanon, 5'10", 200 pounds. And
that was a big hit.
Good open field tackle.
But I like the way Cardenas ran there.
Yeah, straight upfield.
Straight upfield. He was running hard. He was low. Early in the first quarter, the Tri-West Bruins are up on the North Montgomery Chargers. 7-0.
Up on them early. So, again, our score is 7-0 here. It's Caden Underwood. He is joined in the backfield by number 3, which is Kagan Fields.
That was a great run. Nice run off tackle.
Right side. Picked up about a yard. Almost 2.
Yeah, the line fired off there. They gave him a hole.
Yeah.
Something as we can wear down this defense. You hope that opens up.
You know, one thing we've noticed here, when we come out hot and in a rhythm, you know, I've talked about this several times, and obviously the offense gets in a flow much sooner, and you can see a lot of good things happen for us when we're hesitant and you don't feel a flow. So that causes the issues. Caden's 2 guys in the backfield, dropped his mouthpiece, but he picks it up and gets it back in there. Fakes the handoff, and he's looking downfield.
Fields.
Short pass intended for Fields. Would not have been much of a gain there. So
no, but
you still want to complete it.
Yeah, get that completion.
Yep.
Get Kagan Fields one-on-one with a defensive back there. He might make something happen.
Right.
You got to pull.
I never like it when he had to turn his back to the field and get downfield. It's just tough to pick up yardage there. So
that was a great fake, and the linebackers on bid on the fake.
Yep.
So you got the receiver one-on-one the way you want.
Willis is split out wide right. Martin and Alex Hernandez are on the right side. And Underwood rolls right, and he's going to run it out of bounds. Pick up maybe 2. So it's going to be 4th down.
Maybe it's after about 4th and
6 or 7. Looks like maybe 7. Ball's on about the 31.5-yard line.
Punt team's taking the field.
Yeah. So we've seen the Athenians most of the year do a lineup in their normal formation, and then Underwood just drops back and punts. It looks like this is purely a punt formation tonight.
Right.
Against that. Now, again, we're backed up on our 31-yard line. So good snap. Kicks away, but blocked. And, man, just about. Athenians had a chance to fall. Number 11 for Lebanon falls on it, and that is Jaheim Joseph. And maybe Yaheem Joseph, junior wide receiver, picks up that ball and returns it for a couple yards. Could have been a dangerous situation there. We could have.
They touched the ball. The ball was live.
Yeah. So it was blocked as maybe a lower punt than he wanted.
Yeah, but I know our team works hard on our special teams. It was I like just personally. I like the traditional. We've had some success with the offense running the punt with the quick punt, but a little more conservative approach with but.
So there's Harker back. He's throwing deep ball, but great. Oh my goodness, he pulled that down. I was getting ready to say great coverage by Andrew Martin. He was there.
Yeah, Martin had
and in the right position, but somehow number 24 J.C. Reese comes down with that ball. It was
Yeah.
it was a jump ball, and he went up and got it. Yeah, he's another baseball player
Yeah. Senior,
for
that
the
was,
Tigers. Yeah,
Martin.
Harker to Reese, and that's been a combo that has worked for Lebanon for some time now. So I thought Andrew Martin was in the right place and just not able to deflect that ball, knock it down, intercept it. So Harker with a hold, and the kick is up and good.
No
good.
That was illegal procedure on the Tigers, so they
Okay.
waved it off.
So the PAT is no good. That makes it 13-0 here with again, short field there for Lebanon. 6:07 remaining here in the first quarter, and the Athenians will give it another try on offense.
Yeah, right.
So what was the who'd you play better against?
We played better against
Tri-West.
Tri-West.
Okay.
It was but they're just two outstanding programs in Lebanon. Tri-West, their tackling and hitting was impressive. Their numbers they had close to between 30 and 40 players on both 8th grade squads, just the larger schools and bigger programs. But our guys our players are learning and getting better every day. And the impressive thing this week is they voted. We had a chance to cancel one of those games, and our players, we put it to a team vote, and it was not even a close vote that
they wanted to play.
They wanted to play. So that showed heart.
Yep.
But
and we competed all game, right?
Right.
I mean, that's what you want to do. No, don't give up. And so deep for the Athenians again. Martin in the middle, flanked by both Michael Willis and Zeke Cardenas. And again, Lebanon's going to kick from the right hash. First time it went to Zeke, just went straight down the right side. We'll see if they change it up here. And again, Bogus kicks, and it is picked up. Short kick by Zeke, and he picks it up off the bounce, off the carpet.
There you go.
And good run, good return there, and there's a flag coming in. I don't know if that was an illegal block. I saw a Lebanon player end up on the turf.
That was a nice return by Cardenas again.
That's a hold. Hold against Crawfordsville is going to back him up from the spot.
Well, it's a shame. That was a nice return. It was well blocked. It looked like Michael Willis and his and the Lebanon Tiger were kind of tied up.
Locked up there. Yep.
So that's kind of mutual combat in defense lawyer terms, but that's not a defense.
Doesn't work on the football field.
That's right. Well, early in the first quarter, Western Boone is up 6-0 on the Mounties in the Western Boone Southmont game.
Yeah. I think that one's at Weibo, right?
I believe so.
So we got Underwood in the backfield and again, there should be a encroachment offsides penalty against Lebanon. It looked like he had him to jump, which he's done several times this year.
Right. Get 5 back, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Athenians are in a new set I haven't seen. It's almost looks like an I backfield, but we're in shotgun with the running back behind the quarterback. So it's interesting some of the different things we can do out of that set.
Make it 1st and 5. Ball is on the 17-yard line. Looks like.
We'll take 1st and 5.
Yeah, I like that starting position. So here we are with Fields and Underwood in the backfield. This time on the short side of the field, we got Willis and Hernandez, but the ball is handed off right up the middle to Fields, and good run. He's got first down.
That was outstanding.
And then a couple. Great run right up the middle. Good quick hitter.
Well,
the new formation.
Yeah, the first thing you think looking at that formation is that puts him so much farther behind the line of scrimmage, but that allows him to get to full speed and gives a little bit of time for the lineman to create the hole. So
well executed. So first down for the Athenians, 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line. Underwood's back there in the shotgun, and Lebanon jumped again, but didn't make contact, able to get back. Quick pass out to the left, to his left, and Hernandez hauls it in.
Yep.
Picks up about
it's a good pickup. Good
about 3 yards.
Yeah, that works.
Bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I like Alex Hernandez. He's had a great season. He's such a good young man, and Good tough football player.
Athletic and we've seen him haul it in with one-handed catches and do some pretty amazing things. And he's a big dude.
Yeah, that's right. Can't wait to see him on the basketball court.
Yeah,
this
it'll be
year.
fun to watch him.
I'm excited to see Willis back on the field. I hope he can get involved in this
Yeah,
offense.
Will split wide left and Hernandez in the slot. Martin wide right. Handoff is to Fields, and this time played pretty well. It's number 53 for Lebanon. That is Trayvon Bell. Yep, the
a sophomore, 6'2", 235.
Yeah.
That kid, he looks like he plays for Purdue.
Big dude. So we're up 3rd down and 7. Ball's on the 33. I call it 32.
Yeah, that's impressive defensive line for the Tigers there. That was came from the left side to make that play.
Yeah, athletic.
It looks like Willis is in the backfield. Oh,
Nope, and he moved.
No, that's not him.
Yep. I think we got a false start. Looks like he shuffled his feet there
Sure did.
before it snapped, so it's going to back him up 5 yards.
False start is the call against the Athenians.
So that'll make it 3rd down and 12. Got 4:44 to go here in the first quarter. 13-0 is a score. Lebanon, Crawfordsville was moving the ball here,
Yeah,
so just
that's right. Yep, that's
a couple plays.
Coach Slicker's frustrated. That's just something you have to execute. They practice and drill that relentlessly.
Oh, ball snapped, but Underwood was not ready for that, and I think confusion on the snap count is what I would guess.
All right, they got to regroup here and get it back together.
So that'll be another false start.
False start against the Athenians.
Yeah, you can't. We just got to stop those things, right? We lost 10 yards there with not running a play and
Shake that off.
going the wrong direction. So be 3rd and 17. Ball is now on the 22-yard line. Hernandez in that fullback position. 4 wide. And there's Hernandez again, and he's got a little bit of room. That was Nicholas Kaler for Lebanon with the tackle. Brings out 4th down and about 9.
All right, let's have our special teams execute a good punt here.
Yep. So Caden Underwood also does the punting for the Athenians.
Yeah, penalties hurt there. We had some momentum and we're moving the ball.
Yeah. We cannot let that rush through on this punt.
Good snap.
Oh, looks like it was partially blocked.
That was a great to get down the field by Kagan Field there.
Yep.
Oh no, that's
Number 30. Is that Isaac Rogers?
Yeah, that's Isaac Rogers.
Yeah.
That's good. We got a break on the bounce there and set it back a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be 1st and 10 on the 47 for Lebanon.
Right. See if our defense can get a stop here.
Yeah.
3:44 left here in the first quarter. The ball.
So here we go. We need defense to step up here, and it's Harker in the backfield. Handoff again to Winkles, and
Isaac Roger came over from the cornerback and made a great tackle there.
Good job. Right at the 1st down marker. They're going to give him 1st down.
3:31 left to go in the first quarter. Tigers still up 13. Looks like in the South Western Boone game, the Stars have gone up 13-0. Tri-West is still up on the Mounties 7-0. We got Jack Pendleton at the outside linebacker on the far side of the field. They're going
and
there's
a
a fumble.
Ball did hit it, but Winkles picked it up again. Was able to get around the outside and pick up a few yards. Turned in what could have been a disastrous play there into a positive yardage. So picked up about 4, so bring up 2nd down and 6 for Lebanon.
Yeah, that running back has tremendous speed.
Yeah, he does, and I think Harker maybe was going to pull that. It looked like what happened.
Yeah. The officials timeout.
Yeah, read option there that Lebanon was running. So
Looks like we have an equipment timeout.
$85 into the game for
Antonio Madrigal.
Crawfordsville. Yep,
Saw it 6'3", 175-pound sophomore.
good side. Looked like Schrader came out. So
Yeah, he's got some kind of an equipment issue. Got Cardenas, the near side outside linebacker. Our backers are going. Got a pass.
and Harker's going deep, and there's a ball, and he is passed. Yeah, he got behind him. That was 24. That was number 24, J.C. Reese, with the touchdown pass up the left side.
Yeah,
Just got behind
Yeah.
our defensive
That was a
back.
foot race, and
Yep.
our defensive back has to stay on top of that
Yeah.
wide receiver.
Little show of Harker's arm there.
Yeah, that was a great ball.
Myers line up for the PAT.
Hit him in stride. So touchdown, that makes it 19-0. And we'll see if we can stop him on the PAT.
Nope, no good.
Not good. Yep. Last two have not worked for Lebanon, so that makes the score stays. It remains 19-0 with 2:21 to go in the first quarter.
I can't say enough about these Athenians' new uniforms.
Yeah.
They look done.
They are
right.
sharp. It's a throwback, right, to
Yep,
I believe some of the late Chavatello years there.
that's right. They say
Big
Seville
Seville across the
chest,
front.
right.
And, yeah, pretty simple and pretty sharp.
Evo 19, South Sierra.
Scoring update. Did you update him on that, Kent, already? Western Boone.
Western Boone scored again. They were up
Yeah.
19-0 on the Mounties
Yeah.
in the first quarter.
That game is at Western Boone. Talk a little bit about some other sports here for the Athenians. We've got volleyball team was in action this week. Big conference week for them. They had to play Western Boone at Webo. They played Danville, and then they play Tri-West tomorrow. But they lost really just a tough match. Each game was contested to Western Boone. I think it was 3-1, and could have just as easily have gone the other direction. And then they swept Danville last night.
Oh, that's outstanding.
Yeah, so-
Everybody's gunning for the Lady Athenians right now.
That's
in the
right.
volleyball.
They are 20-2 on the season.
Yeah, that's a nice sounding record. Say that again.
20-2.
Yep.
And a big match tomorrow at home against Tri-West tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So we get to come out and support the Lady Athenian volleyball team.
That's right.
He's kicking from the middle this time, and he kicks it to the left side. It's going to go out of bounds. Cardenas did not even have a chance to return that one. But they moved him to that side. They're kicking at Cardenas,
That's right.
I
They're
almost
kicking
think.
it right to him. Well, we're going to – does that come out to the 25 or the 35?
35.
Flag on the play. Legal procedure in the call against Lebanon.
It'll get there.
Oh, they're on the – we're on the 30. Nope, 35. There it is.
We have the pleasure of sitting up here tonight next to Mark Maxwell. Many of you know Maxie, who officiates football, basketball, baseball for a long, long time and does an excellent job. And so we'll be able to give you more insight as he's overseeing officiating crews on Friday nights for this football season and giving feedback to those guys so they can get better. And love that about our IHSA officiating crews, always working to get better. And so we can get we'll get some good insight from time to time from Maxie. So, second down 11, ball's on the 34. Underwood and Fields in the backfield. Looks like Nate Schrader lined up in that fullback spot. He's looking left, and he's got Willis out there, and the ball came loose. It hit him. I think it was deflected. I think the official couldn't see. It looked like it was.
Now the ball came down.
They're giving it completion.
Oh, they gave
Shoo.
it to Willis.
Okay.
Wow, good. We couldn't see.
Yeah. I don't know if both guys catch it Yeah, simultaneous. So, see, there we go. We're getting inside already from Maxie.
Yeah, I want to
Simultaneous catch goes to the offense.
give a
So
shout
that
out.
is good to Willis. Go ahead.
We'll give a shout out to our 6th and 7th grade squad, combined squad. The 7th grade Athenians last night just played an outstanding game against Tri-West. Had a chance to win the game. There was a controversial call. The referees, we had a tie reception in the end zone that should have been a touchdown for us. It would have put us ahead, but the referee gave the tie to the defender.
Defensive team, huh?
He
evidently
didn't think
it was a tie. So
he was closer than we were.
Fields up the middle for no gain really. So fourth down and 3 yards to go here, and the Athenians are going to go for it, which they should.
Right.
Fields lost his hand warmers. I think they're going to make those. That's an equipment issue. Can't do that in the middle of the field.
It's not that cold. They don't need hand warmers.
Nope. 55, 53 degrees here at game time. That's balmy.
Right.
So Underwood and Fields again, and hard count, trying to get him to jump, trying to get Lebanon to jump off sides, and they did it that time.
Yes.
That worked.
Well,
Number 33 was drawn off sides. That's Nick Finney, who that will give the Athenians a first down on penalty. Good job by Underwood. So, got it.
Offsides is the call against the Tigers.
So first and 10, ball will be on the 47-yard line. And that's the end of the first quarter. Your score is 19-0. We come back for the second quarter. Will be first and 10, ball on the 47. So the younger team played well, huh? The middle school.
Yeah, yep.
Good.
They actually played well against both Lebanon and Tri-West this week. That's 6th and 7th grades combined are they're a tough group. But most of the starters are the 6th graders. We've got some really tough 7th graders. Isaiah McNorton is and Tucker Pastore, and Danny Surface, Mason McCarty. We have several outstanding 7th graders, but our 6th grade is a really promising class for football for the Athenians for our future. It looks bright with those classes together.
That's exciting.
Tri-West 14.0.
Yep, another scoring update there from Tri-West and North. It's 14-0. Tri-West in the lead. Lots of 19s. Lebanon 19-0 over Crawfordsville here. Western Boone 19-0 over South. So what do you have this week?
Well, we're actually, because of
off?
the scheduling issue, we're going to have a full week to get ready. We're going to end the season with Frankfurt here a week from this coming Tuesday. So we're going to have 5 full practices to get ready for the hot dogs and try to put everything together for both our teams and go out with wins for both our 7th and 8th grade squads. And we think
That's a good way to end the year.
And it's just, the wins and losses are obviously important, but our approach this year has just been we've told the kids all season they're playing for 25, 26, 27, or 23 through 27.
Yep.
And they're trying to look at every practice and every game as part of that really long view.
Right. Yep. So here we go. Begin the second quarter. Athenians heading the other direction now. We'll go north. Handoff is to Fields right up the middle. And he's following his O-line and picks up.
Hey, line blocked really well on that.
Yeah.
Fields has to hit that hole at full speed.
Yeah, he seemed a little tentative on that. And probably picked up 3 yards.
Yep. Right on the 50. See if we can get into Athenian territory in this play.
First time tonight. It would be great. Uh-oh. We got somebody with an injury out there. Cannot see the number. Looks like number 56 is going to come in for Crawfordsville, and so that makes me think there's a lineman that went down. That's Jaden Clark.
Possibly Noah Adair down.
Okay. Noah Adair may be the Athenian who's being tended to right now.
Lebanon leads 19-0. You're listening to the Garrett County High School. You want to play baseball? Somebody want a 3-point.
Some other things going on here for, really exciting. So there's exciting volleyball going on against Danville here at home last night, and then also boys soccer won in a shootout against Danville. They are 11-3 on the season.
Yeah, if you pick up the Athenian sports feed on Twitter, they had a video of the shootout, and it was exciting just watching the clip on Twitter.
I watched Emmett Bowman kick that PK in, and it was exciting. Or I don't think that's a PK technically. It's just from that same distance, but it's did it in the shootout.
That's right.
So 1-2-0, and that gives them second place in the Sagamore. I think behind Tri-West. I know girls golf past weekend with Coach Tony Thomas competed in the regional.
Yeah, that's exciting.
And, they advanced out of the sectional and competed. They did not make it out of the regional, but good successful season for the girls golf team.
They get to those regional meets, and the courses that they play are just get ridiculously tough.
You would even shoot over par on some of those, huh?
Yeah. Well, he's getting off on his own power. That's a good sign.
A little limp there. Hopefully he'll be back. Noah Adair.
Yeah, Noah Adair.
Yep, Noah Adair.
He is a junior.
So Athenians will get started again here with the offense. 2nd and 7, balls on the 50-yard line. And as Kent mentioned before, let's get into that Lebanon territory there. Give us to Fields, and it looked like maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage, forward progress, and then he was backed up. That play did not fool the Lebanon defense, so we'll have to. That brings up 3rd down and 7. Again, ball on the 50. So we got Mikael Willis and Alex Hernandez split left, and Andrew Martin split right. Somebody else on the line in the slot. I can't see who that is. Good hard snap or good hard count again, but it's false start on Crawfordsville. I'm backing up 5 yards. Make it 3rd and 12. So here we go.
Yep.
10:33 to go in the second quarter.
Got to eliminate. It's the little things that count. They've got to eliminate those mental mistakes.
It's a focus, right? Discipline there. Staying focused. You know what the count is. Go on the count. Find up wide. Watch the ball. Pass. Looking left, and Underwood's ball's up in the air. He's got Willis, and well, that was interference. Yeah, he didn't turn around. I don't exactly know what the ruling is, but doesn't actually have to turn around. But must have been some contact that can't happen down the field. Yeah. So
nice ball by Underwood, and he had a chance to set his feet and make a good pass downfield.
So contact happened when the ball was in the air. That'll make it a pass interference. That's another first down by penalty for Crawfordsville.
Yeah, now we're down in Athenian territory. 10-10 to go in the second quarter.
1st and 10, balls on the 40-yard line, and we are in Lebanon Tiger territory.
That's right.
And that's not an automatic first down, right? That is just by yardage. So here we go. Underwood with pump fake and another ball up in the air to Andrew Martin, but the ball was just a little, I think it was out of bounds, but just out of the outstretched arms of Martin. He had to make a turn and spin, and yeah.
Martin had a step on that guy.
He did. He was behind him. So 2nd down and 10. Again, ball on the 40-yard line. So we're back to our speed weapons in there,
Yeah.
and then the athletic Hernandez.
Well, and again, I mean, despite this massive front line that the Tigers are putting up there, that we are having, some
Good success moving
being
it.
able to
Yep.
Throw the ball down the field.
Hand off to Fields. He's going to follow Schrader, who was in that fullback spot, and
That was a good play.
pick up a
Forward
couple,
progress.
maybe 3 yards. Looks like. Nope,
Yeah,
they're going to give him
spot's
another
pretty
one.
far up there, yeah.
Fields the ball carrier.
Officials come together to get the
Fields
spot.
just would get low and drive his feet.
Yeah.
He is in the right spot.
He stayed pretty tall there
Yeah,
for sure.
he's gotta
3rd
get-
down and 6.
He's big. He's a powerful kid. He just has to drive those legs.
Yeah. 3rd and 6. Ball is on the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice play.
Yeah, Schrader and Fields lined up same level as Underwood this time.
Yeah, that's our king formation.
And fake the handoff to Schrader, and he's going to dump a little screen out to Fields, who's going to pick up a couple yards. That's number 7, Nicholas Kaler, pushed him out of bounds there for Lebanon. So it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, Lebanon read that pretty well. That's a nice play.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. A little,
Yeah.
little counter play to, or at least fake the counter to Schrader. So here we go. Willis split out left. Willis and Hernandez. Hernandez in the slot. Martin right. Fields in the backfield. 4th and 4. Trying to draw him off sides here.
He's called timeout with 9:09 to go in the second quarter.
9:09 remaining in
So here we go with a 4th down play. It's 4th and 4. Ball's on the 34.
Sorry.
Probably took your spot.
That's okay.
Coach Slicker putting in a good play here with the 4th and 4. Ball on the 34-yard line, and our first real chance to
Right.
make something happen. So
Great.
This is
for
important.
Clock control and everything else would be really.
Yep.
We need this first down right here
yeah, it's big.
for confidence and momentum. It's good to see our injury report has diminished. We've still Shane Powell is still
Yeah,
out.
or Ethan Powell, but yes.
Sorry, Ethan
Yep.
Powell. It'd be nice to have Shane
It'd be
Powell,
all right to have him too. Dad was a player.
great quarterback. And of course, Evan Cheney is
Yeah,
still is out.
I think he's out for the season, right?
Just a shame.
Yeah, he's number 5 there on the sideline, and Powell's number 10. But got some other guys back, as you mentioned. Willis is back and has been there the whole night.
Yeah.
So here we go, 4th down play. Schrader back at his fullback spot, and Underwood and Fields back. Looking left, he rolls it out there. Good one-handed catch by Fields to haul that in and get the first down.
outstanding.
Tough catch. Ball was a little high,
Yeah.
and he tapped it with one hand and brought it in. Good job by Fields. Nice throw, actually, by Underwood.
Listen, our line
Yeah,
is getting after it tonight.
Yeah,
That's
doing a much better job. And as you mentioned, that's a big Lebanon
Right.
D line. So
Yeah,
first
fair.
down by the Athenians. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Oh, we're going. He's got Martin.
He's got Martin. Oh, that's going to be interference.
Oh, yeah.
Whole lot of contact there.
Great call by
The defensive guys.
to go for it.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, just go for on first down. Went for it, but a whole bunch of contact there, about the 1-yard line on that pass intended for Andrew Martin. So here it is. There's a whole lot of contact down there, and that's pass interference. Yeah.
But he has to turn to get the interception. If he turns around and looks, it's not the time he gets it.
But if he plays contact, it's interference.
Right. If he plays the ball, he'll slow down. It should be on the 7.
It'd be half the
So half the distance on that penalty. 1st and 10. Ball's on the 11-yard line. Here's Underwood. Handoff is to Fields on the right side. He cuts back. He's maybe going to lose a yard on that play.
Yeah, the line fired off. It's just the Lebanon linebackers read it well and scraped to their as the play shifted to the defense's left, the linebackers were scraped and were there.
So here we go. Willis split left. Fields is actually going out in the slot. Nope, he's going to be up on the line, and Willis is going to step back off.
That's our flip formation where the
wide guys are
off.
And there he goes. He's got, and Fields did not know that ball was coming to him. He was
a perfect pass.
It really was.
Wide open. It was wide open.
Not sure. He just didn't see it. I don't know if it came through the lights on the field or what. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a beautifully thrown ball there by Underwood.
Good job by the line. Gave him time. Good route. It was a perfect route.
Not sure what happened there. Some confusion, but it's 3rd and 12.
Now Hernandez in slot left. Got tight end right.
Joseph's over there.
Yeah, we got 28 on the other side. He's by himself.
We get reset here. Timeout. Looked like there was some confusion there in that formation. So 7:48 to go here. Athenians taking another timeout. Coach Slicker got to get some things set. There was something going on with that formation that didn't look right when the guys moved.
Yeah, Western Boone up 26-0 in the second quarter over the Mounties. Southmont, Danville, the Warriors up 28-0 over Frankfort in the second quarter. Tri-West holding at 14-0 over the Mounties in the second quarter. And with 7:48 to go in the second quarter here at Crawfordsville High School, the Lebanon Tigers are up 19-0, but the Athenians are on the march on the 12-yard line, 3rd down.
Do you guys like update, like what sports do you guys update? Did you guys say that our tennis lost second?
That's good. So second time out here and on this series, but this is a big one for us. We can get some points on the board. You do not want to come away from this empty-handed.
That's right. Came out of the timeout the last time and executed a play really well.
It's not 3rd and 12 ball on the 12, is it? That's what the board says, but I don't think that's quite. We can get a first down.
Right.
So I do think the ball is maybe on the 12-yard line, but I think it's.
I'm not sure what the confusion was. We had double motion that time.
Yeah, 2 guys moved, and then luckily we did not get a penalty because they had not come set yet, so we still had time to adjust.
Yeah, Nate Trader in the backfield.
Yeah.
I think that's made a difference tonight on our blocking scheme.
He's done a nice job in there. Snaps good to Underwood. He's looking for the corner of the end zone. He's got Andrew Martin, who is just out of bounds. So close. Just got to get 1 foot down, but he was out of bounds, I think, when he caught it. So close.
Now, again, the Tigers have a big, tough defense, and I'm really impressed with our line. They're giving Underwood time tonight. He just has to find his rhythm.
Underwood's got the big 4th down play here. Athenians can, again, I mentioned that they can get a first down. So
we're going trips left.
Trips, nope. He's going to adjust. Hernandez coming over. Schrader back to help block. Give Underwood some more time. Same play. And he caught the ball, but I can't. Looks like he's out of bounds. Thought maybe he had a foot inbounds, but he must have been his foot must have been out of bounds or on the line. Official was right there on top of it.
Yeah. Well,
so turnover on downs. Be 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line for Lebanon. Two really well-thrown balls.
Yeah,
There.
yeah.
A lot of good things. And then actually whatever the confusion was there with the ball to Fields,
Yeah, that
was-
should have been a touchdown.
really had 3 great opportunities to score right there. So Harker and will lead his Lebanon Tigers back out to take over.
7:35. Plenty of agenda.
See if the Athenians can get a stop here.
And Michael Willis at safety.
And Harker kept it, and he's coming around the left side. Faked the handoff to Winkles, and
Nice tackle
he
by
got
Isaac Rogers.
Isaac Rogers with that tackle, and
Perfect open field tackle.
first down.
Tackle by number 30, Isaac Rogers. First down, Lebanon.
That was Isaac Rogers who came up and made the play.
Yeah, good play by Isaac Rogers, and we got now 7:11 to go here in the second.
Isaac was also a decent quarterback this year.
Harker back there with Winkles again. This time it is a handoff to Winkles, who bounces outside, and he's still on his feet and going, and he's getting away. He pulled away from our secondary, giving chase or Martin and Michael Willis, but boy, he's explosive. He pulled away. That was some serious speed there out of Winkles.
Acceleration.
Yeah, so I'll make it. In for the touchdown is 25 Winkles. Done a lot of damage, and he is adding 6 more to the scoreboard for the Lebanon Tigers. That makes it 25-0.
Yeah, the frustrating thing, they defensive end made a good play and
Yeah.
had a good hit on him at the line of scrimmage. He just bounced and
It's
kept
that
going.
wrapping. Yeah, when he knocked it outside and then exploded. So that PAT attempt is good, which makes it 26-0.
Weeville and South are same score.
Yeah, in the second quarter, the North Montgomery Chargers have scored, making it 14-6 in the Tri-West North game. I was impressed with Northmont last week.
Yeah.
Their fundamental tackling across the board, especially their defensive backs, was
They-
very impressive.
They hit well. They're having a good season for sure. I think Coach Slicker's continuing to talk to the official about the touchdown catch down there. That wasn't a touchdown catch. So from his angle, it looked like I think Martin made the catch, and it was close. So we got Martin deep, and Willis and Cardenas flanking him for the Athenians.
Yep, almost 7 minutes left in this quarter. The Athenians have to put together a sustained drive and go to the halftime with a score on the board.
Yeah. Well, did a nice job last drive, right? Down to the 12-yard line, and just several attempts there to get it in, and just couldn't quite get it done. So here we go from the right hash. Lebanon kicks, and it's going to Willis this time, who's explosive and first game back and gets around the first and second defense. And then again, another nice hit by 32, who also put the nice hit on Cardenas. That was
Gage Miller,
yeah.
5'10", 200-pound junior.
Yeah, same guy we called on the nice hit earlier. So
That was a nice return, though, by Willis. You
yeah,
can
he
see
did a good job.
His speed and agility are pretty impressive. It's great to have him back. It's a shame we lost Ethan McLemore, EMAC, in the South game.
Is he out for the season? Okay, I had not heard that for sure, but thought that was the case. So 1st and 10 for Crawfordsville. Ball on the 26-yard line. Underwood and Fields in the backfield. And Underwood drops back. He's going to throw a little screen pass. Read well. That was number 32, Gage Miller again, who hits him as soon as he caught it. Back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 32, Gage Miller.
Yeah, a lot of times on that, when the linemen let you through, right, if your defense is disciplined, they'll read that okay. And Lebanon did that well. Willis wide left with Hernandez in the slot. On the near side, it's Fields. Schrader's in the backfield and going over the middle to Hernandez, and pretty well defended by J.C. Reese with Lebanon, but he got a hand on it. Usually if he gets a hand on it, it's a catch.
Right. Yeah, that was a nice ball.
Yeah.
Underwood put it right where he needed to put it.
Yeah, out of the hands of defense too, so it was only Hernandez who was going to catch that. So good route, I like it. Like the idea, just didn't really have enough separation there. 3rd down and 10 for the Athenians. Ball still on the 26.
5:57 to go in the quarter. Important 3rd down play for the Athenians.
And Fields going right up the middle, but there's no room there. D-line and linebackers filled in, and
Fields the ball carrier.
they gave him a half yard.
By number 59, Mason Stillwell.
So punt team's coming in. It's 4th and 10.
I think he was hoping they were thinking pass and they were walking out there.
Yeah, again, our linemen tonight are playing tough.
Back teacher turn from
Nicholas
Lebanon,
Busenbark,
number 24.
75. Corbin Smith. Michael Leith.
High snap to Underwood, but he reels it in and gets the kickoff. Gets the punt off, and it's got good roll.
Good, that was a
Yeah.
good break.
Yep.
That close to your goal line, you can't afford a snap like that. But
No.
Underwood's athletic enough. He got it. Got the
He
kickoff,
did.
And it took a good bounce for us.
Tracked it down, yeah, and we got the roll. Thank goodness.
They're marking the 43.
Let's settle down before we start drinking, especially
I know how we can get some momentum our way. It's a good turnover.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. They don't seem to be putting the ball in the air, and with a guy like Winkles, you can kind of understand that there. He can flat out fly. So, let's go for a fumble. We'll turnover here. Athenian defense on the field, Harker on the backfield, and hand off to Winkles right up the middle. Still on his feet. He's been hit 3 times, so he's bouncing off guys, and first down and about a yard more, maybe 2.
Wiggles the ball carrier.
One positive to say from that is the Athenians swarmed
Did
the ball.
swarm him, yep. Yeah.
Almost all 12 guys were on him at that point.
He keeps those feet pumping.
Yeah, he's an outstanding running back.
1st and 10, ball's on the 45-yard line in Athenian territory.
4:49 to go, 26 points for the Tigers so far. We really need to stop. We want to keep them under 30 before the half if we can. We're 1,600 crew. We're junior, 6'4", 205 pounds.
Harker fakes pass, gets the ball out to J.C. Reese. He had to, Harker had to hesitate because I think it was Hernandez was in on him and jumped, ready to bat that ball down or possibly intercept it. But,
Big time play by that quarterback.
yeah, he was senior. I mean, he was holding his own. So pick up of 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
See if Michael Leak can create some havoc.
Yeah, let him get through there. Big stop. So 45, Bowen is back in the backfield with him. The ball's going to Bowen right up the middle, and he picks up first down and 2 more.
23.
Tackle by number 23, Ezekiel Cardenas.
Yeah, Zeke's number's called again. He's, the bright future for the Athenians. That sophomore class.
He was not a starter right at the beginning of the year, and he's worked his way in there.
Since 8th grade, he's a very hard-working young man and a good football player.
Harker's doing the same thing again. This time he went to Reese on the other side, on the right side. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Saying stay inbounds. 3:22 and counting as soon as they reset the flags.
The first down. Clock's running 3:22. They're inside the 25. Yeah, our defensive ends are getting back there, and he being the quarterback is making some.
He's able to weave around a little bit. Yeah, doing a good job. So 3:05 and counting here in the second quarter. Harker and Bone again. This is Bone up the middle again. And he is marching his way through there. Probably picked up 9. Down to the 15-yard line. That was Peyton Busenbark with tackle for the Athenians.
57, Corbin Smith back in on defense.
Yeah.
For 85 for Antonio Madrigal. Yeah, we need a turnover.
Yeah, something to stop this momentum here. There's a handoff. Good. Is that Schrader?
That is Big Nate Schrader.
Yeah, he brought Bowen down. Looks like we're going to have a measurement. Nope, first down. He can eyeball that.
Right. 56, Jaden Clark, a 6'2", 280-pound D lineman for the Athenians, just came out. Yeah, they're twins right. Slot split left.
Oh, big hole for Bowen there, and he was hit by Willis, but marches on into the end zone for the touchdown for Lebanon. He's a big dude to bring down. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Another score for Lebanon. 32-0 here with 2:08 to go here in the second quarter.
Trevor Myers line up for the PAT.
Ball's down to Harker, and
No good.
that one is. Nope, that one's good. Sneaked it through on the left side of the goal post. So with 2:08 to go, now it's 33-0 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Willis came up and
Yeah,
met a freight train.
he did.
The Bruins got a touchdown back, 21-6 on Northmont. The second quarter is winding down for them.
Yeah, wipe it out.
Frankfurt has scored on the Warriors, 31-6. Westerboone is still up 20. Southmont has scored, but it's 26-7.
Every drive says this time 11 with 57 yards and 5 plays, 253 across, 14 yards run drive. Rice's kick makes it 33-0. 2:08 left in the first half.
So I think at halftime, Coach Rhett Welliver may call in. He's on a he's obviously been the longtime pitching coach for the Athenian baseball team and has been coaching football this year, an assistant coach on the football team. And so he took his parents, Dan and Judy Welliver, on a West Coast trip, or not West Coast, sorry, a Western trip,
Right.
hitting lots of states over about 3 weeks, which will be we've seen a couple pictures and looks like just a fantastic trip. So we're going to try to connect him with us here at halftime. Ball is down the middle to Andrew Martin, who tried to create some room there and probably lost a couple yards. That's always tough to do on the kickoff. Better to just put your head down and go. But, the senior's trying to make something happen, so you got to give him kudos for that.
He's fast enough to
Yeah, for sure. I mean, who knows? You make somebody miss and you're breaking out in the open up the sideline. So, we'll welcome Coach Rhett Welliver here at halftime. I think we do have to make Justin Duggar, our technician here, is going to make a quick adjustment to the soundboard.
Slot for both sides. They're going to give it straight ahead.
Straight ahead to Fields.
That was nowhere.
He's met by that Lebanon defensive line. Nothing there, so maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like 2nd and 10 ball is on the 19-yard line.
Second down and 10. They'll be back to the line of scrimmage. Clock running 139.
Yeah. No, he is a senior.
Camden is the senior.
We haven't been calling him at all this. No, last year,
So Field, Schrader, and of course Underwood in the backfield. Little option read there to Fields, and he's just swarmed in the backfield by that Lebanon defense.
Yeah, that's the clock's running, keeping the ball on the ground, but losing yards there. That's I don't know if they were blitzing on that side, but it looked like 4 or 5 of their guys were right there when almost at the point of the handoff.
A little bit of an option read, but it wasn't. I don't know what else he could have read on that one. So we go. Martin split wide right. Mikhail Willis and Hernandez to the left. Fields in the backfield with Underwood. Handoff's going to. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to round the clock, but Kagan Fields is the ball carrier and picks up maybe a yard. Looks like 4th and 11, but that should be the half.
Yep. Maybe take a chance to throw one deep.
We will finish with the half. Our score
Worth a try, maybe, but he's not going to do it. That's going to be the half. So we've got your score 33-0 here with Lebanon leading Crawfordsville, heading into halftime and see what adjustments they can make and come out and get fired up and keep competing, right?
Right. The Tigers are just tough and physical, but I think the Athenians are competing and playing hard.
Yeah. Hey, so we're going to take a break. That's what we'll do, and then we'll come back with 5 minutes to go, and we will, in the halftime, and we will connect you with Coach Rhett Welliver from somewhere out west. I'm not exactly sure where they are right now.
I think they were at Yellowstone. Those photos we saw looked
like Old Faithful. Yeah, we saw some pictures of their trip, and they were definitely at Old Faithful, so looked incredible. So, go ahead.
The dance team's getting ready to perform, and this is a routine that was choreographed by my daughter Reagan Manette. Reese Manette is dancing, but this is a dance that Reagan choreographed this summer. They're going to perform here, and she's back from Millikan University to watch them perform this dance. So,
well, that'll be great. They are wearing pink for breast cancer awareness. That's what the month of October is. So I know that's what the way they're dressed to raise awareness. And yeah, so enjoy the halftime show.
The performance was choreographed by Blue Illusion alumni Reagan Manette. The teams are dedicated.
Hey, welcome back, Athenian fans. We have Coach Rhett Welliver, who is, again, going to tell us a little bit. He's going to talk about football. He's going to talk about this out west trip that he is on right now. So welcome, Coach Welliver. Can you hear me, Coach Welliver?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah, I told him you're going to talk about this out west trip that you're on, and also the football team in this game tonight, because we know you're watching the webcast.
Yes, I am. Okay, well, here goes. First off, I want to thank you, Brian, and Kent, and Justin, and Austin for being there and operating this webcast. It's awesome. We are just south of Salt Lake City right now. We started the trip last Saturday. And our first significant stop, I would say, was the Custer State Park in South Dakota near Mount Rushmore. And from Custer State Park, we took a real scenic drive to Mount Rushmore. And then from there, the next day, we went to Little Bighorn Battlefield in Montana, where Custer made his last stand. You hear a lot about that battle, but until you're there, it doesn't make as much sense until you get there. And then it's just like, oh, okay, I understand.
Right.
And then from there, we headed to Yellowstone, spent a couple days in Yellowstone National Park. Then from there, we went through Grand Teton National Park. And today we were at another called Craters of the Moon National Monument, I believe it is. It's an extinct volcano. And now we're headed south, and for pretty much the next week we will be in southern Utah visiting 5 national parks there. So it's been a great trip. Highly suggest going west, young man, go west. Back to football. This is the first year of me helping out at the high school level. And just, I'm not sure everyone really understands all that goes into to the football scene and what Coach Slicker is doing there. First off, Coach Slicker is super passionate about the game of football and about the kids. I mean, he really, really cares about the kids and wanting them to be successful. He puts a ton of time in, to video and so on. But, and the offense, I mentioned the offense that he has put in. It is a dynamic offensive scheme. Now, obviously, we are not executing that to a dynamic level, but a lot of that is, the first year of it and the kids getting to learn that offense. And then some of it is, just our talent level right now. The defense, I need to skip a little bit here. Moving forward in this program, from what I've seen, our number one need is we got to hit the weight room. You look at, most of the conference schools, and their kids aren't necessarily just bigger than us as far as our frame and everything, but they are just so much stronger. It's obvious that their weight programs are way ahead of where we have been in the last 5 years or so. Coach Moats does a great job in there. He was out of it for about 3 years. He's back in it for his second year. And he also started a program at the middle school last year. And I think we just really need to intensify that program more. And we'll see a significant improvement if kids are dedicated to the weight room and taking that serious. The other thing is we got to keep everyone out that is playing football and also get kids that are in school that really should be involved in extracurricular activities that they aren't involved in. And whether that is football, which, from my perspective and a lot of people's perspective, maybe it should be football. But
Right.
they need to be more involved in their school activities overall. And, if we can stick with what we're doing right now, the schemes that we have in, and we hit that weight room and get some more kids out that we think should be playing, we'll see some improvement next year. But I really think in 2 years, the improvement could be very, very, very visible. We do have some young kids that their bodies are, they're big. They're as big as, again, other conference schools, but they've got to get stronger. So that's, what I see from the program. It is discouraging that we aren't showing any wins. But I think, from my perspective, in being there at practice and seeing what's going on from day to day for the last really 3 months now, there is improvement. And we're going to see some improvement moving forward. And I've seen improvement in today's game in that the last 3 games we've been very tentative at the beginning of the games. We don't want to be aggressive at the beginning of games physically, from a physical standpoint. And I thought tonight that we looked better there. And, I just think moving forward, that's, being aggressive, hitting the weights, and being more familiar with our offensive and defensive schemes, and we will see improvement, Brian.
Yeah, we would agree with you, and we, Kent actually pointed that out. We know how important that, just to be able to start out with that intensity and focus, as you just mentioned, Coach, is so important. And we actually thought they came out ready to go tonight. And we're not going to make any excuses here. Lebanon's a 4A school. They're just a bigger school than us, and more athletes. But I do. We were even talking about the freshmen and sophomores that are on the football team right now and how athletic and how quick they are. So I think that projection of and again, not throwing away any other years by any means, but looking down the road here, it's encouraging. And Kent's talked about what's going on at the middle school and just the numbers that are out, and kids are excited about playing football.
Right. I agree. And, I'd like to see us come out here in the second half, and we need to score against the first team defense here in the second half, which will probably just be the third quarter, but we need to do that. And we're going to get the ball to start the second half. So I hope we come out aggressive and move the ball and convert. We need to convert. We should have converted there in the first half.
Yeah, we were on the 12-yard line and had really, really 4 great attempts to get to the end zone and just couldn't quite get it done.
Yeah. Well, hey, again, I want to thank you guys for doing what you're doing. And, tell Austin Hickey he's doing a really good job on the camera, please. And, hey, I'm ready to watch the second half and see us continue to improve there.
Yeah, let's win the second half. That's what we're looking forward to. So, hey, thanks for jumping on here. Thanks for all you do and getting this webcast. You and Justin getting everything set up every week after week, and Justin got it going tonight. So we are in great shape and ready to bring the second half of Athenian football. Have a great trip.
See you next week, too.
Yeah, you will. You'll still be watching us online, won't you?
Will do.
Okay. See you, Coach. Have a great trip. All right, Coach Rhett Welliver calling in, as you heard from. They'll be heading to Utah to visit 5 national parks, and just a great trip for Dan and Judy Welliver, and then for Coach Welliver as they just make this West Coast or this Western swing through lots of states. But we got about 50 seconds until kickoff, so I'm going to jump off here, and Kent Manette and I will get reset, and we will get ready to bring you the second half of Athenian football.
Here's the scores live from mid-prep. Lebanon Crawfordsville for 31. North Governor's 5th and Taiwan 21. And Frankfurt 5th and Danville 38. And Downmouth 7th and Western 26. So 3 of them on halftime due to live football games right now. So I'm going to hand it over to get ready to start our Crawfordsville. And we're getting ready to the third quarter right now.
We're back.
Athenians receiving here to start the second half of football. Same 3 guys deep here, but this one is squibbed. I did not see who picked up the ball.
No,
did you?
I was looking deep.
They did not kick deep. And you know what? They'll do that a lot. I remember that a lot out of Lebanon with right out of the second half. That happened to us in middle school.
Yeah.
And they would – I remember we were set to receive and didn't receive, and we were surprised by that. So it wasn't fun. But in any case, the Athenians come up with the football here, and good field position, good starting field position. So
see if they come out fired up. See if the line can continue some of the good things we saw in blocking in the first half.
Yeah, Coach Welver again helping with football this year, but just brought out a lot of great points there at halftime, and reiterate a lot of things that you said, Kent, as your coach at the middle school, things you're seeing. So, man, Underwood just swarmed. He's going to lose about 8 yards, I think. But there were, Bowen and others were in the backfield.
Yeah, that was I don't even think that was a blitz. I think their D-line got off ahead of our guys and just got back there.
Yeah, they just overpowered us there, but it's going to bring up second and about 18. Second and 16, they're calling
16,
it.
Yeah.
Looks a little longer than that to me, but that's okay. So here we go. Underwood to pass, and he's going over the middle, and Hernandez reels that in and picks up about 7 or 8 yards with that, depending on the spot.
Yep.
Nice play. Good job by Underwood. There was some pressure, but he stood in the pocket
He stepped up
and threw it.
Right. Good play, especially coming back after a sack like that, to be able to step up and read that.
That's right. Good job. So ball on the 41-yard line to bring up a third down. 8 yards to go to get the first down. Fields and Underwood in the backfield. No, sorry, that's Schrader back there with him. He's looking deep, but Willis adjusts to the ball and then shoves the guy down, makes the guy miss. Still going, needs to cover up that football, and there's 32, Miller again for Lebanon.
Great catch, great run by Michael Willis.
Yep. Really had to adjust to that ball because it was a little bit underthrown there, and he did, which, that actually worked in his favor.
Right, it did.
Defender had no idea where the ball was. So, is there a flag?
There's a flag penalty in Lebanon.
Was it?
Call it a late hit.
Maybe so. Did they?
Yeah, that was a little.
A little aggressive with the tackle there as he picked him up and planted him. So that's going to add on 15 to the end of that reception.
That's a great start for the Athenians.
Yep. So obviously
inside our own 20, get on the march.
Hey, this is exactly what we needed to come out firing. Now we're in the red zone.
That's right.
And we've got to come away with points this time. And Coach Welver will point out we're against Lebanon's first-team defense. We need to score against the first-team defense.
Yes, absolutely.
So Fields and Schrader back there with Underwood. He's going to break out, so it's going to be a direct snap to Fields, but that's Bowen in there, and
Yeah, I think
Lebanon read that well.
Looks like Lebanon was ready for that play.
Well, once Underwood moved, I think they knew where it was going and what obviously Fields is going to do with it. Now we've got an injury, it looks like, to an Athenian. Is that Fields? He's holding his leg up, his right leg up in the air, so. Not exactly sure, but I think it's Fields down.
Give me a pad score.
Maybe a cramp. That'd be our.
Right, I'm definitely not medical, but I'm always in favor of a cramp.
Yeah.
When a player goes down.
You're listening to
So another sports update here with the Athenian tennis team competing in the Crawfordsville sectional this week. Made it to the final game against Southmont. Southmont came away with a 4-1 victory there to move on to regional, but Athenians and Southmont both won in the semifinals to advance that championship game. So, and that is Kagan Fields, who is going to need a little bit of help. Nope. Yeah, he's loosening up a little bit now. I can't exactly tell what's hurt, but trainer's right there with him, so that's Fields coming off. He was gang tackled, so there's some guys landing on him, I'm sure, in that pile. So 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Ball right on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, we need to get Kagan back.
Yep, Zeke Cardenius is in there replacing Fields, and he's a hard runner. Ken's already talked about him, but a hard-running sophomore running back and linebacker, and does a good job for the Athenians. Underwood's going to pass, looking left, right for Cardenius. So, hey, welcome to the game.
Yeah, well, great catch.
Yeah.
Good hands with the defender right on him.
Yeah. Well covered there. I think it's Bowen for Lebanon. He had the linebacker responsibility for the back coming out of the backfield to catch a pass, and that actually lost a yard on that. So 3rd and 13. We're having some trouble in the red zone here.
Yeah.
So Mikhail Willis and Hernandez are out left, and Cardenius and Andrew Martin are right, with Nate Schrader in the backfield with Underwood. There's a snap, and he's looking downfield, and he's got it looked like he was holding them off too. So there was some contact. That was Alex Hernandez. Pass was intended for him, but it's going to be 4th and 12 or 4th and 13.
I'm not one to criticize the referees, but I think when that official gets off the field and checks his phone, he's going to have several missed calls.
So here we go. Same lineup here. Hernandez is actually going to be split wide, and Mikhail Willis in the slot.
See if we can get that corner route to
Underwood back to pass, and he's got wide open. And that is Andrew Martin. It's incomplete. It looked like he brought it down. I think on the way down, the receiver or the defender knocked it out of his hands. That was number 7 for Lebanon.
Great defensive play by
Nicholas Kaler. And, boy, that was because Martin had it in his hands. He was in the end zone, had it in his hands. So
perfect ball.
Well thrown. He just obviously didn't come down with it over the goal line, because that would have been an automatic touchdown, even if it – got to make a football move, right?
Right.
So here we go. Turnover then on downs. Lebanon will take over. There's Harker in the backfield with Winkles again behind him, and he's going to quick pass. A little pump fake, but nobody there. A little miscommunication perhaps.
Good defense. Hernandez was back there. Lots of good
he didn't have time that time, but just threw it out in the flat. So Harker will go get the play. Yeah, good defensive pressure from our front line. That's Schrader up there, and Hernandez, who's 55. That's Michael Leak. I thought he was 53 earlier.
Yeah, he's the 5'5".
Okay.
And for you Athenian fans, make sure if he is if you might be backing your groceries, you see Michael, just a great young man working hard at Kroger's. So,
there you go.
Tip generously if he bags your groceries. Tell him he's a good football player.
There's Winkles breaking outside. Start off the middle, and now it's a foot race. And he's got a blocker out there, too. That's J.C. Reese out there blocking for him. And those blocks freed him up, and there was no stopping him. Great. That's textbook downfield blocking by your receivers and leading the way. I guess not downfield, but running right along with him. He didn't just stop and observe.
Right.
So, yeah. So here we go with a
touchdown.
So here we go, 39-0.
Stops on the touchdown, starts on the kick.
And there's the steps actually. Wow. So yeah, I think the snap was
Yeah, I
muffed.
think it was a bad snap.
The holder was running with it.
That was,
Or was it the kicker? Anyway, it's a failed
might have been
attempt.
the kicker, right?
It may have been. So once again, the one weak spot here that Lebanon's had is they've not been able to convert many, but it's 39-0 here, which will make it a running clock.
I am certainly not making excuses for our team, but I
Yeah.
just want to point out the after playing Danville and other teams, you can look at this roster. Lebanon shows up tonight dressing 60 players.
Yeah,
and
right.
That is not
That's-
even their entire squad.
Nope.
They have very
There are only freshmen on there, are there?
maybe one or
Nope.
two freshmen that
Yep.
are dressed. We're 40, 44
Yeah.
strong, and that's every Athenian player top to bottom.
Yep. And that was your point earlier about getting the guys excited in the middle school about playing football. And you've had that goal, I think, all season of wanting to send, you mainly coaching the 8th grade guys, but send 20 or 25 guys to coach Slicker next year. And you start doing that every grade, all of a sudden we're not dressing our freshmen.
Right.
And we're playing a full JV schedule. And we're
Well,
able
you
to,
can even play a freshman schedule.
yeah.
Which is just
That would be
necessary for
positive.
just the extra, our coaching staff, the extra ability to, extra opportunity to coach those guys up.
Yeah. During the pause here in play, Western Moon leads Southmont 33-7. Tri-West over North 27-6. Danville over Frankfurt 38-6. And of course the Lebanon Crawfordsville game here 39-0. Is that Willis?
Yep.
With the return.
That
And
was a great tackle by number 17 for the Tigers.
yeah.
Tackle by number 14, Will.
Just our conference has just changed, and these bigger schools have got bigger, and they're just going to keep getting bigger.
Yeah.
They're getting there's pressure and pour over from schools like Brownsburg and Avon. Those are transfers from those schools to these programs, and it's just frankly very frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our players are playing competitively tonight, and are despite the score, are playing well.
Yeah. Well, we've been inside the red zone now twice and just have come away empty-handed. So quick pass out to Hernandez. I just love the way he receives the ball.
Yeah.
You can just tell he angles his body, he leans forward, he falls forward. Not a big gain, of course, but as you could see, but he's working hard.
Right.
And Underwood threw a nice ball.
Right.
Get it out to him real quick. So looks like I see Kagan Fields loosen up on the sideline. Looks like he's moving well side to side, so that's encouraging.
Right.
Whether he comes back in or not, that at least it's an injury he's been able to work through. So you got Underwood back there with Schrader again to just give him some extra time, and Hernandez is wide open behind the defense, and he's gone. Good play. They were not anywhere close to him, but number 12 for Lebanon, Caden Bogus, he is able to. Bogus. Oh, he's actually helping stretch out Hernandez as a cramp. And the Lebanon player will hand it off to Doug Horton. Finish stretching out that cramp.
That's good sportsmanship.
Yeah, it was.
And
Yep.
I will say I think there's been good sportsmanship all night. Michael Leak and that Tiger center are mixing it up on defense. And,
Yeah.
they're patting each other on the back, and everything's in the right spirit.
Yep, it's the way it should be. So timeout for the injury here with, not injury, but cramp. Rolling that thing out for Hernandez, and great catch. Actually, it was back-to-back plays to him.
Yeah, right.
And he is a playmaker for us. Underwood threw a nice ball once again.
Yeah,
So it'll be 1st and 10 here on the – it looks like the ball is going to be right at the 45-yard line into Lebanon territory.
He's all right. Get him out for a play and get him back in.
Yep. Athenian gave him something to drink and get Hernandez, something to drink. So 6:10 to go here. Again, we're in a situation where it is a running clock. So as Kent and I have pointed out a couple times now, that makes this quarters fly.
Yeah, and again, just the the changes in our conference, it does not do us any good to play these games and get in these running clock situations.
Yep.
That's
right.
That's just a circumstance of the socioeconomics and the changes in our conference.
Yeah, that's where we are right now. So there's Hernandez with a little quarterback draw. And, he started to go down and still took a hit from
Starting to slide like a good baseball player.
16, yep. Hey, you know what? That's what I remember Coach Carlson coaching Cam up and just said, hey, there's no need to just take a demolishing hit, live to play another down.
Right, that's right.
So, and that's what Underwood was doing there. So he picked up a couple yards, so 2nd and 7.
Yeah, it was a nice hard run by Cade. That was gutsy.
Isaac Rogers in there, so handoff to Cardenas.
Zeke, all right, Zeke.
Yeah, pushing ahead there, running hard.
That was a great run.
Falling
great
forward.
Run by the sophomore. Zeke is
He picked up
ball player.
about 8 yards, maybe 7 yards.
3rd and 2.
Is he back? 3rd down and 2. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. And so
And
Hernandez.
that play also, Nate Schrader was the lead blocker on that, and just
We moved to.
hopefully they move first.
Yeah. I think if we respond, right, because they have a chance to get back, it's going to go.
There we go.
They did it. They caused us.
Yep.
So there's a first down on
Yep.
penalty again, the 3rd one of those tonight.
Right.
Good job by the Athenians and being disciplined there.
Right.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball on the 32-yard line. I say we march it all the way in this time.
Yep. We're in our flip formation, see if we can hit Hernandez is back in. He's got the inside route.
Nice ball, but they are camping out down there, and the ball is intercepted by number 11, and that is Joseph for the Lebanon Tigers.
Willis.
He was that guy was playing center field and just
Yeah.
camping out. Yeah.
Shaheed Joseph, who came up with the interception, and they give the ball over to Lebanon, 3:45 left
Well,
in the quarter.
that's unfortunate. We
Yeah.
were moving. The line was doing its job.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, just a little bit of an underthrown ball. So here we go. Lebanon, new quarterback in for the Tigers, number 10.
Well, that's Trevor. Is that 25? Trevor Winkles.
Well, yeah, but it's
That's
Fouts in.
Yeah.
Landon Fouts, the sophomore quarterback, 6'2", 145,
Yep.
is in
Defense
there.
By the Athenians there. They'll take advantage of the rough snap.
There's Isaac Rogers in on that tackle, and that was
Nate Schrader.
23. John Stillwell was the running back. He's another senior, 5'10", 200 pounds. But I don't think we've seen him tonight. So some changes for the Tigers. 2:50 to go and counting here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, again, that's just another chance to make the point that if their second string is a senior, that says a lot for their program.
Yeah.
Well, if the Athenians can keep them pinned back and start with some good field position again, got it.
And here he is coming around the right side, and Isaac Rogers is there and knocks the ball loose. He stripped it. Got a hand in there and stripped it, but I think Lebanon recovered.
No, they got it.
Maybe there's a wrestling match going on for it.
Don't get a flag.
No, officials blow the whistle. You're supposed to stop. Athenians believe they have it, but Lebanon, of course, believes they have it, and the official says Lebanon ball. Good job by Rogers there, trying to make something happen.
Yep.
He said there's been no.
He's having a great game. Another really good sophomore player.
Yeah. And there, I assume Willis is in there. I thought he'd replaced him, but it must have been EMAC. So here we go with Landon Fouts at quarterback now for the Tigers.
Hit him at the line. All right.
Hey,
nice,
good job.
Great tackle by Zeke Cardenas. No.
32.
32. That's Ethan Patton. Ethan Patton's a junior, 5'11", 195-pound junior linebacker. He's tough as nails.
Yeah, good job getting in there, and he made a nice hit.
I do want to compliment Ethan Patton. He's one of my favorite kids, great family. The Pattons. He has being children of the 80s, you would appreciate he has the best mullet on the team.
That's right. I have seen that.
Serious mullet too.
Tough snap, picks it up off the dirt there, but
Big Nate.
that Schrader and Ethan Patton again jumping in there to make the tackle. Be 3rd and 2. Nope. We'll call it 3rd and 2.
All right, defense needs to have a great stop right here.
They're going to have to run one more play here in the 3rd quarter. Be nice to get a stop. And there's the pass out there. Read pretty well, but some good moves. That was number 12 for the Tigers, Caden Bogus.
Landon Fouts' pass is complete to number 12, Caden Bogus.
They're not.
And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we will change directions here.
Yeah, they're not fully going to. That's one of their starters.
Yeah.
It was an outstanding run by him there.
Yeah. They probably will here into the 4th quarter, would be my guess. So you get a full week of prep time before you take on the Hot Dogs, and that's a home game next a week from Tuesday. What time's the start time for the 6th, 7th graders?
7th grade starts at 5:30, and 8th grade follows.
Yeah, so come out and catch the middle school Athenians.
It's just an encouraging note. Our 7th graders, as a 6th grade team last year, were beaten almost 50-0 by Tri-West, by that same squad, and just played them tough as nails the other night. And the score ended up being 14-0 because they scored on the last play of the game. And it was we had a chance to be up 8-6 on the controversial play that was called an interception, and it just. But it's great to see the development that our youth have had. Our 6th and 7th grade kids together are tough, and our 8th graders. I really do think we have a chance to deliver between 20 and 25 quality football players to Coach Slicker for next year.
Well, and I like the direction the program's going with Coach Slicker and his staff, all the way down to you guys and even the youth program, which we had built up. There were probably 120 kids in when we started that in 4 grades, and so those were good numbers. And then went through a little bit of a downturn, but the guys in charge of that now, Sean Gerald, who's on the high school staff too, and Jake Lowe, and some of those guys are pouring in a lot of work to turn the program around. So here we go, 4th quarter, 11:22 and counting. It'll be running clock. It's 1st and 10 for Lebanon. Ball's on the 48-yard line in Athenian territory. And a little bit of a high snap there to Fouts, but he's able to reel it in. And still a steady dose here of John Stillwell, the senior running back. New score from Western Boone, the Western Boone Southmont game. Western Boone now leads 40-7. Danville's up 38-6 over Frankfort. And the North and Tri-West game is still 27-6 with Tri-West leading. So here we go. 2nd down and 5. Defense is coming here. And Schrader did a nice job of getting a hit, but Fouts spun off of him, and he still picked up probably another 5 yards, maybe 4 yards.
They're going to keep going, the clock going.
So it'll be 3rd down and 1.
Okay, 3rd down and 1.
Fouts back there with Stillwell again.
Counter.
Yeah, well, misdirection, and we bit. So that's big yardage there for Stillwell. Our defense went for the misdirection. That's always tough. But that would almost be instant touchdown when we were coaching middle school. Every time you run a counter play and just not got to stay home.
Yep.
So
they made a great block on sealed Schrader off.
Yep. So 1st and 10, ball's on the 20-yard line. See if we can get a big stop or get a turnover here. Defense is coming there, and Fouts was going to throw, but pulled it down and tucked it, and he's going to run and step out of bounds. Probably picked up 7.
Landon Fouts the ball carrier.
13-yard line. Pick up of 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down or 4. Okay. Clock running down to 8.5 to go in the ball game. Lebanon with that 39-0 lead. Lebanon has scored on every possession they've had in this game. The JV does not want to let them down. They'll back up as they are driving the ball. This is the 11th play of this drive.
So here we go. 2nd and 3, 8-12 and counting. Fouts and Stillwell still in the backfield for Lebanon. And, too much time. So I'll back them up 5 yards and give us a 2nd and 9 maybe.
Right.
8.
With the running clock, I don't want them to get into the 40s, but I would just as soon get the ball back.
Yes.
If they could score a quick touchdown.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get some points on the board. It's always encouraging. So the ball is loose, and I think we
got it back.
Got it. There's a turnover we've been waiting for.
Right.
Who jumped on that?
That is
that Patton or?
Yeah, it looks like Patton.
It was either 58 or 32. I couldn't see.
Cardenas, maybe.
Cale Hutchinson.
Cale Hutchinson.
Yep. It's 58, I think. Is that right?
Sophomore.
Yep.
Really good player. Good man.
Good job by
We're down under 7 minutes. We're
Hutch
still down.
there, and you wanted to get the ball back. I like that way better.
Yeah.
So here we go. Underwood, Cardenas in the backfield. And he's going downfield there, and he got Andrew Martin. He's off to the races there, and it is just going to he is tracked down by number 12, and that is Caden Bogus, who was able to chase down Andrew Martin, but boy, big gain.
Yep.
Passed it over the top. Beautiful pass.
Yeah, perfect pass. Great
Nice
run.
catch there. Feels good that Andrew could haul one in. He actually created some space and able to make it happen. So 1st and 10, balls on the 22-yard line deep in Lebanon territory. Schrader there to help protect and give some time or lead block, depending on what play we call. Handoff is to Cardenas, right up the middle, and he's got room. Oh, no, the ball got knocked out, and we just gave it back. I think on that tackle, first guy hit him, second guy jumped in there and hit the ball. You could see it happening, and there were no Athenians around that.
Really nice run by Cardenas.
Yep. Right up the middle. Boy, you got to cover that thing up when you get ready to get hit. But you know what? Good run, good hard run. So Lebanon will take the ball back, take over again on the 5-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Athenian cross-country teams. I don't think I talked about those yet. They are in action tomorrow. I know it's the Sagamore Conference meet. And so that's at Southmont on the hilly course down in Mountie Land. And so the boys and girls cross country teams will be running tomorrow, and they are. I know the girls have won, I think, 3 of the last 4 conference titles.
Yeah, they've got a great program.
Yeah.
It's great.
She runs a great program there with a lot of hardworking Athenian distance runners, and I think a couple seniors, Hallie Smith on the girls' side, Hunter Hutchison on the boys' side, and they expect good things.
Right.
So 2nd down and 8 here, ball on the 7-yard line. 4 minutes left in the game.
Another fumble. Yep, great play, great defense.
New running back in for Lebanon. It's number 17, Carson Tools, a sophomore. Listed as a wide receiver, but he was definitely in there in the backfield. Isaac Rogers on the tackle. So, will do. 3rd and 11 here in the 4th quarter for the Tigers. Have to hurry a little bit. Under 10 there as they break the huddle. Still getting their offense set, and they're at 4 seconds. And they got it off. Did what they wanted to do, use as much clock, and he is going deep downfield. Actually, Andrew Martin might have been the closest guy to that ball.
That's right.
Letting the second string just go for it, and defense did a good job there. Making sure that didn't happen, so 2:53 and counting.
Yeah, we get to
4th down, and Andrew Martin deep to receive, and punt return comes on. A little bad snap would be okay with me. No, good snap, and there the punt is off. Boy, good high punt. Andrews there, receives it, and he is going to break it on the outside.
All right. Great blocking. Number 55 put a massive
Mikael Willis, I think, also.
Michael Leak.
Focusing on the light. It was blurry on the catch.
Nice run by the senior Andrew Martin. Nice return.
Yeah.
All right, we got to work fast. We need to punch it in here.
2 minutes left.
Yeah, great return there by Andrew Martin. So here we go. We're at 1st and 10. Ball is on the 14-yard line. Deep in Lebanon territory. Zeke Cardenas is back in there. He's a little dinged up after the last play. So see what the Athenians can do. Underwood back. He's looking. He actually had. And he's got Hernandez for the touchdown. Beautiful catch. Willis was also open on the left side, but you know what? That was a right read right there. That was a correct read that Underwood made, and so results in a touchdown here with 1:38 to go. That's right. It's always good to put points on the board.
Yeah, that's right.
Always good to put points on the board. 39-6. And they're going to go for 2.
Yep.
Cardenas and Underwood in the backfield.
See if he can hit Willis a nice corner out here.
Yep. And he's back, and Willis is open. Oh, that ball was tipped. And the pass is no good. The attempt is no good. It looked like maybe it's intended for Hernandez.
It was.
Yeah.
Willis was,
he was wide open again, wasn't he? Same? Yeah. So, of course, we get to be the armchair quarterbacks and say, well, he didn't see that.
Right.
Wide open there. But, yeah, that's not the way it looks from the field level. And so, good job by the Athenians to continue competing and get points on the board here. 1:34 to go. Athenians will get to kick off.
Well, I'm not going to get off this topic, but it's just different. You can't build a program on moral victories.
Yeah, you're right.
These guys fight hard every day. We have to make a change. We cannot. The changes that I don't know how long the Sagamore Conference has been together, but there are changes. It doesn't do these big schools much good to play us, and we need to not play these big schools.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not fair. It's not safe. Jack Pendleton's out again. Is banged up. You get out of these games that you're practically a mash unit. The depth and the seniority that these other teams have. The Danvilles and Lebanons are just outgrown us.
Yeah, it's for sure a tough situation, especially when the program is down and has been down for a while, and hard to keep guys playing football, right? Because they won't come out and get beat up.
Crawfordsville.
Yep.
In the last few years, even as good as North has been.
Yeah, the Montgomery County schools
against Tri-West tonight, and
yep.
They did beat Danville last year, but I don't know how recently any of the Montgomery County schools have beaten North beaten Tri-West or
right.
Lebanon or Danville.
Hernandez with the kick there to number 17. I know we called his number earlier because he came out of the backfield, and it was Carson Toole, a sophomore. Gets covered by the Athenians, so the clock will continue to run now at 1:14. And County will be 1st and 10. I don't know if they will take a knee a couple times here. Athenians get some new numbers in out there. Number 17 on the field, Jordan Trout.
Yeah, he's a great freshman.
Freshman. Number 85 jumping into the game, and that is, he's been in before. That's Madrigal. Yeah, here we go. They will take a knee.
Yep, that's going to be the game.
Yep, that will be the ball game. So 39-6 here is going to be the final score against Lebanon. Now next week, Athenians are back home again, and it's homecoming against Tri-West.
Right.
So they're going to welcome the Bruins in, and it's another. We're realistic about this. That'll be a tough task for them, and coaches will regroup and get ready to play football again and have a good week of practice, and hopefully get some more guys who are dinged up back and healthy and be at full strength.
That's the ball game. Your final score, 11-39.
And in the year of COVID here, 2020, they waved each other now at midfield, and that's the way it works. Is that what you guys do too, I assume, for the middle school?
Yeah.
Give a good wave and
Yep.
move on.
Last night at Tri-West was the closest we've come to shaking hands.
Okay.
I got probably uncomfortably close for the Henry County Health Department.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Coaches get to talk a little bit, and hey, it's good that we're playing football.
Yeah,
that's what I care about. So at least the athletes are getting to compete. So
our boys fought tonight. And we're I think again more competitive than the score shows.
right.
They're doing the right things. The coaches have just coached these guys up. Our
Yeah.
fundamentals are so much better.
Good to
we're
see.
on the right track. It's just demoralizing to have to come out and play schools that we just should no longer be playing.
Yeah, tough game. So here we go. Thanks to Justin and Aaron on the computer, on the camera. Thanks to you, Kent, once again. Enjoyed it. We will be back next week for a 7 p.m. kickoff.
All right.
Here at home against Tri-West. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Good night.